Well, it's been exactly 1 year since the remains of 14-year-old Emily Pike were discovered in Globe, and tonight her murder remains unsolved. Today, community members gathered for a memorial walk demanding justice. 12 News journalist Sean Rice is live from the corner of Mesa Drive in McKellips, the last spot where Emily Pike was seen alive. Sean.
Yeah, Dram, good evening to you. It's hard to believe it's been exactly 1 year since Emily Pike's remains were found dismembered along the US 60 just northeast of Globe in Gila County. You may remember that Emily Pike was reported missing a couple of weeks prior from a Mesa group home right in the area where I'm standing, Mesa Drive and McKellips Road. This is an active homicide investigation to this day, but her family has pleaded for any sort of effort in finding the person responsible, but to this day, no arrests have been made. Today, though, family members and community members, a couple dozen of which gathered along this area, the site of her memorial. And what her family members continually told me is they feel this is a case that cannot become a cold case. Now, here's a video of these people who marched, a couple dozen of people, from the site of Emily's memorial along Mesa and McKellips down the street and back up again. They were holding signs, they were chanting things like "Justice for Emily Pike," "Say her name, Emily Pike." Those chants echoed through these Mesa streets. Now, back on February 14th, 2025, Emily Pike's remains were found dismembered northeast of Globe, and to this day, her killer has never been found. Now, after the walk, family members, other community members, they sang Native songs. They prayed over her memorial, hoping that one day those who loved her can have the peace in knowing that the person who did this to her will no longer be free.
Again, this is a very important case because, again, other young girls that go missing like this, we have to make sure that this doesn't happen again. We can't have to let people who get these sinister ideas know that they can't get away with this kind of stuff. And so that's why it's important to resolve this.
A lot of people feel the same thing, that they wish they knew this person so they would have been there and this would have never happened. My first instinct, is I want to be mad. I want to go down the dark path, and I want my own type of justice. In reality, I cried because it hurts. It hurts to know how, in the manner she was found.
And Emily's murder case is under investigation by the FBI and the Gila County Sheriff's Office. They have no suspects or named persons of interest in her case. There remains a $200,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Now, as much of what happened here today was about Emily Pike's name being heard and being known, it was also about awareness. I spoke to multiple people here today who feel as though there's just not enough support and resources for Native American teen girls who may go into group homes here across reservation lines onto the state of Arizona lines. They want more support and more resources for young girls who may be in Emily's exact same position here moving forward. We're live in Mesa. Sean Rice, 12 News.
It really is such a tragic situation. I had heard on the radio that the number of runaways from group homes is at least half of those kids. It really is so sad. And Sean, just behind you, just the sheer outpouring, you can see it, you can feel it. There's more than just flowers. Yeah. There's teddy bears. What else is back there?
Yeah. A lot of teddy bears, a lot of flowers, a lot of signs, and her name is written all throughout this memorial. And that's by design. As I mentioned, they want her name to be known. You see a lot of pink here. Pink and Hello Kitty were two of Emily's favorite things. And so I think just all throughout this area, people have tried to make this as great of a memorial for Emily as they possibly can. Again, I think everyone here would say, everyone throughout the community would say, she did not deserve what happened to her last year, and they want the person who did it responsible. We'll send it back to you.
It is so horribly tragic. Sean, thank you.